What's going on YouTube? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Godly Beast Combination, the second set. This might actually be the second set, I can never remember, but anyway, this set is entirely made up of 4 flying vehicles, and I'm going to tell you right now it's much better than that first set. I'm going to be a lot more positive in these series of reviews, so we're going to have 5 reviews, first the 4 figures and then the combination. First up, we have Dragon Jet. This jet mode is actually not too bad. It is a little bit floppy in some spots. The wings don't like to stay where they are, and yeah, there are a little bit of issues. The overall aesthetic, though, of the gold and white is really quite nice. The look of the jet is a little weird. It's curved in the middle, and it doesn't look like it would fly all that well, but it's not too bad. The front, unfortunately, where the nose cone is, doesn't stay connected to the face of the dragon all that well. But overall, it's worlds better than the Lion car. It's just much, much better. Dragon Jet's transformation actually isn't too bad. To start off with, we're going to come up to the front of the vehicle mode, grab these sections where these little wings are, and pull them forward as far as they will go. Unfortunately, when you do that, you do end up popping off these little ball-jointed wings, or winglets. It's not that big a deal, though. So what you're supposed to do is flip them forward like this, so you can fold out the legs, or the front legs. Unfortunately, that's a lot easier said than done, just because of the way things line up. So what you're supposed to do is grab them, and you see this white piece, you're supposed to push it back or move it. It doesn't always work. It's a little bit fragile. So what we're going to do instead is push the nose cone all the way down. That will give us enough so we can get our thumb in here and just kind of get the leg out. Or get the legs out, I should say. It's just tough getting everything lined up. You do end up breaking some pieces, or I should say, I ended up breaking a few pieces, but they go right back together, and it's nothing a little bit of glue won't fix. So once we do that, we get the legs lined up, and then we slide them back into the body and continue breaking that inner leg. I just stripped the screw straight out. Again, nothing glue won't fix. Then we're going to take the head here and pull it forward as far as it'll go and flip it up like that. Bring the front of the jet mode and collapse it up underneath the head and peg it in right in this little bar. And this is actually the hardest part of the transformation, because getting that connected is a little bit tricky. Next, we'll take the rear wings and fold them forward and then fold them up. Come to the back, and I like to pop off the other wing, the rear tail fins, just because they fall off so easily. And then come back and flip out the rear legs, fold them down like so, pull out the tail, or at least as far as it will go, and then just kind of fiddle with things until you get the dragon mode looking kind of the way you want it to. Reattach the rear tail wings and the winglets, and then come to the front of the figure and fold out the mane and lift up the horn. And here is his dragon mode. And I put that in quotes because based on what the other 4 turn into, I think this is supposed to be a dragon. It's not the best dragon. Again, I think it's a dragon. I'm not totally sure. It actually doesn't look too bad, but based on what the other guys turn into, I kind of expected this guy to be blue, not yellow. So there's that. But when I get into the final combination, I'll talk more about that. Overall, it's not too bad. It holds together relatively well in this mode and in the plain mode, except for the nose cone. The only real issue I have is that the winglets and the tail wings don't hold on very well. I mean, they just pop off very, very easily. But otherwise, it works fine. I don't really have a problem with it. It's not the best toy in the world, but it's nowhere near the garbage that the first set was. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video review of Godly Beast Combiner Jet Dragon. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. Ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.